For everybody that was talking about Thragg was going to be on Fraud Watch, yeah, don't switch up now. Not after that news episode. Don't switch up now. Me personally, he's officially on Fraud Watch. Officially. The first episode we meet him, Thragg's kind of supposed to be like a tactician. Like, he ain't really supposed to be going in there. He's supposed to be sending his guys out there, being a tactician. But this Thragg had enough. And just because he's supposed to be a tactician, that don't mean he won't put the beats on that ass. If we talk about Nolan trying to come up and swing on my boy, my man didn't even take an exaggerated step back. He just took just enough to get out of the way, weave, and then sent Nolan straight to the plan like a damn meteor. Like, oh, yo, how you supposed to fight that? And just when you thought it was over, now they had a little chat, because he don't want his people to die. He said, yo, fight for your people, come with me. After he realized there was no talking to Nolan, he said, all right, punch this man back up in the atmosphere like a rocket. First, can we talk about the fact that the punch itself generated so much goddamn force, the man started airbending. That shit started pulling in the whole building to punch damn Nolan back up in the sky. Yo, nah, Thragg is crazy. I remember people was talking about they weren't really feeling the voice. I don't really have a problem with the voice, because especially the part when he was talking to Nolan, I thought right there his voice really matched, like, because he's trying to, like, I can't even think of the word I'm trying to get, like, he's like trying to convey a message. Like, he's not really like trying to be all boastful. He's like trying to get him to see it his way. He's not really, because you even see when he got mad, he held back. He's like everything doesn't have to be about fighting. Like, we could come together as one people, but Nolan's just like, yo, we had our time, and because of the way we did things, we fucked it. So no, this is a graveyard. This is nothing to rebuild. And my boy Thragg did not like hearing that shit. And side note, you know who else was bodying people this episode? Speed Racer. Time to put some respect on Speed Racer name. Speed Racer definitely Swiss cheesed a couple of them. My man was turning Viltrumites into sharp cheddar cheese. He was Swiss cheese and shit that whole episode. I'm like, wait. Maybe I gotta put some respect on Speed Racer. I gotta put some respect on him. And the crazy thing is, Thragg know he that motherfucker. Invincible out there yelling, Mark out there yelling, I kill Conquest, I'll kill you too. Thragg just standing there like, he don't take no threat serious. Alright, before I even get there, I'm getting tired of Oliver. Yo, they told Oliver, do not rush in there solo, Oliver. He's too strong. You cannot beat him one-on-one. Do not rush in there solo. Lord Jesus. What's the first thing Oliver do? What is the first thing Oliver do? Oliver gonna rush in there solo, throwing that weak-ass punch. My man Thragg caught the punch and just looked at him. Gave him eye contact. Then gave him the hardest bitch slap I ever seen in my life. Yo, the eye contact was diabolical. He said, yo, did you really think you was gonna hurt me with this weak ass shit? Like he damn near should have dropped the Gojo line. You think you could hurt me with this weak ass bullshit? Like, smack the fur off of Oliver. Oliver hand them rip off, the lower jaw them rip off. You they told you Thragg is not the one. And Thragg races too. Thragg said, you are not one of us. I said, holy. And he told Mark that, he said, that is not your brother. Thragg racist too. So don't after Mark done scream, I killed Conquest, I'll kill you too. Man, Thragg like, man, all I'm hearing is talk. Show me. And first of all, before I even get there, can we talk about Anissa? Am I saying her name right? Hold on. Yeah, Anissa. I don't know why I thought I was saying that wrong. Can we talk about the way she looked at Mark? Mark said, I killed Conquest. I'll kill you too. Everybody else was shot, and Anissa was looking at Mark like, If you know, you know. All I'm gonna say is we all wish a woman would look at us like that. The way she was looking at that boy Mark like a piece of meat. But Mark pull up the thragg, throw that weak ass punch. My man ate it with the forehead, just bang. And the shock, I ain't even gonna lie. Invincible probably don't really have the best animation. A lot of these frames they put in the episode, this episode, there's a lot of good frames. I'm not gonna lie. They must have gave $20 extra to the budget or some shit, because there's a lot of good frames in this episode. But yeah, I was just liking how they showed thragg was just faster and stronger than everybody. Like, I think at one point they had Mark running for his life with the scary face on, and thragg just behind him, catching up to him like literally in 2 seconds, about to body him. Like, you know thragg was not something to not be messed with, us. He even thragg to Viltrumites is like, thragg is like, he makes other Viltrumites look like a human, where humans are to Viltrumites. Like, thragg is just like on another level. Like, they can't even fuck with him. So like, even that one scene when they was doing the purge and he told everybody to stop, you could tell Conquest was looking at him. He was thinking like, because he ain't want to stop, and he was looking at thragg like, but he knew, nah, I can't challenge him. I can't challenge him. I'm gonna get bodied. So he had to stop. And also there was a scene when they was in space, because it was just at the thragg killed Thaddeus, and Mark is looking at Nolan. Mark looking at his dad. He like, yo, how do we beat him? And you can tell Nolan was looking back at Mark right before he got impaled. Like, you can tell he didn't want to tell him, like, we can't. Yo, we can't. We're cooked. Yeah, they definitely had thragg moving in demon time this episode. Definitely. And the crazy thing, when they blew up the planet, when they blew up Viltrum, I was thinking to myself, like, yo, are they not scared that they might retaliate with Earth? Cause then where they gonna go? Like, I don't think they was really thinking when they blew up the planet, because I'm like, yeah, maybe you blow up the planet after you beat thragg, but you ain't beat thragg yet, and you gonna blow up the planet, like, and you know, that's the only thing my boy really cared about. Thragg only cared about the Viltrumites. So when they blew up the planet, my man had tears to his eye. They had my man thragg about to cry. My man's like, my people. And that's when that was one of my favorite scenes too in the episode, because he's mad far away, ripping apart like this giant meteor, because after the planet blow up, there's like giant rocks around. He's ripping a rock in half. He like I think he screams, I choose death, and just blitzes Thaddeus, and no one even reacts. This is how fast that boy is. No one even reacts. By the time Thaddeus even reacted, he was grabbed by the throat and he ripped his head off. My man said, you are revenged. So yeah, this episode definitely had to be one of the top 5 best episodes so far we've gotten. And the only reason why I know what's gonna happen, I ain't gonna spoil it for nobody. I know like certain things that's gonna happen. Only because like before this show even came out, like I was like reading like some comics, and then like I think I saw a TikTok actually that made me like start really checking for it. So I kind of knew about it before it even got the TV for real. So yeah, we definitely gonna be in store for some crazy stuff, man. Like, definitely gonna be in store for some crazy shit.